What happened to me that night? It was midnight. I was alone in my room, scrolling through my phone while a strong wind howled outside. Suddenly, the electricity went out and darkness swallowed the entire house. I thought to myself, it's okay. The power will come back soon. But then, knock, knock, knock. Someone was at my door. Who's there? I asked nervously. No answer. My heart started racing as I slowly walked toward the door and looked through the peephole. There was no one outside. Confused, I returned to my bed. Just then, my phone vibrated. A new message appeared. Don't open the door. I froze. The message came from an unknown sender. There was no number, no name, nothing. Before I could think, the knocking started again. Knock, knock, knock. But this time, it wasn't coming from the door. It was coming from under my bed. My hands began to shake. Another message appeared. Don't let the one outside come in. I'm hiding under your bed. I stared at the screen in horror. Who was telling the truth? Suddenly, I heard a familiar voice from outside the room. My own voice. Hey, open the door, it's me. My blood ran cold. But I was already inside the room with trembling hands. I slowly bent down and looked under the bed. A dark figure was sitting there. Its eyes glowed in the darkness. Then it smiled. And I nearly screamed because it looked exactly like me. The same eyes, the same face, the same voice. It slowly crawled out from under the bed and whispered, I've been trapped in this room for years. Now, it's your turn to take my place. I somehow gathered the courage to ask, who are you? The creature burst into laughter. Its terrifying laugh echoed throughout the room. Then it pointed toward an old photograph hanging on the wall. I looked closely. A boy was standing in the picture. And that boy was me. I stepped back in disbelief. At the bottom of the photo was a year, written in faded ink. 1995. I couldn't breathe. That was impossible. I wasn't even born then. Suddenly, all the lights went out again. The room became pitch black. Then, right beside my ear, someone whispered softly, Now you know the truth. I turned around. No one was there. But when I looked into the mirror, I wasn't alone. The dark figure was standing behind me. And the most terrifying thing was, in the mirror, it was smiling. But I wasn't. It slowly placed its hand on my shoulder and whispered, From tonight onward, people will see you. But it won't be you anymore. After that night, I changed. Sometimes I wake up to find strange photos on my phone, pictures I never took, and in every single one of them, that dark figure is standing behind me, smiling, waiting, as if one day. Subscribe for part 2.